Hi, Ben Mankiewicz along with Rookie. Stay. Mankiewicz asking you to subscribe to TYT Sports. So I find this article with Dan Snyder, and it's a reminder of why we hate Dan Snyder, and this is it. It's an interview he did with Andrew Goldman in the New York Times. First, one of these questions is this, and it shows that, and I am not alone in abandoning the Redskins. He asks if the media, Goldman says to Snyder, if I can be honest with you, I've spoken to several lifelong Redskin fans, he says, who are so distraught about your ownership, they say the only way to save the team is for you to sell it or even die. It's a fairly ballsy question, I gotta be honest, because he included the or even die part. I would have left that out. And Snyder doesn't understand it. He responds, well, when you're losing, that's what they wish. When you're winning, they think you're doing a great job. We haven't been to the playoffs since '07. I think you need to realize it's binary. No, I don't care that they're losing. I'm a Washington Wizards fan, man. I'm an Oakland A's fan. I don't care how much you lose. I care if you're an asshole. And the A's owners aren't, and Abe Pollin wasn't, and Ted Leonsis isn't. Bad teams, that's part of being a sports fan. You've ruined the team with malicious cruelty. And then the guy asks him, said, George Steinbrenner once said, having people scream nasty things at you is part of sports. Do you agree? And Snyder goes, yes. Actually, in 2000, George Steinbrenner called after Tony Kornheiser had written a piece about me that he had noticed. After that, he would send me kind notes, very funny notes, actually. What a shock. George Steinbrenner and Dan Snyder were friends. Earlier this year, he says, you sued the Washington City paper. This was the final straw. When he sued the City paper, like the Village Voice, it's an independent, free publication, been around in Washington forever. They do good journalism. And Snyder made it a point to put them out of business unless they fired a writer who wrote an article called The Cranky Redskins Fan's Guide to Dan Snyder. And it was like things that Dan Snyder has done that are loathsome A to Z. It was a fun little piece. They had a picture of Snyder in it, and they drew devil's horns on him and a little mustache the way a child might. Dan Snyder sued the paper, insisted that guy get fired, which Snyder denies, but which is clearly true, wrote a letter to the paper saying, hey, I don't think you have the money to litigate this. Why don't you just fire the guy? Again, that was the inference. So the paper hangs in there. And so he writes this, and then this guy says, okay, so you read this article, right? So he says, have you read this piece, The Cranky Redskin Fan's Guide to Dan Snyder? Dan Snyder's response, no.
And that's it.
How could you sue without reading the piece, the guy asks. Because I heard all the details, Snyder said, but the entire piece, I'm not going to read that. Then why did you sue? You can't. Oh, he's a loathsome guy. Then the guy says, you accused the paper of anti-Semitism because it scribbled horns and a beard on a picture of you. By any logic, any 8-year-old who defaces a teacher's photograph is anti-Semitic. Dan Snyder's response, that's your opinion, but it really angered me. It's not nice. So you try to put the paper out of business and cost a guy a job? Dan McKenna, I think was the reporter's name. Oh, he's such a bad guy. Had you not sued, I probably would never have come across the piece, the guy says. Do you think it was a tactical error to sue them? Possibly, but at the end of the day, you can't call someone a criminal when they're absolutely not. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. So this guy, Andrew Goldman, that's a ballsy interview. I like Andrew Goldman. Those were tough questions. And I still hate Dan Snyder, and he doesn't understand. It's not the losing, man. It's not the losing. It's how you run the team. You're a disgrace to Washington. You disgrace the city of Washington. Dan Snyder. I'm ashamed to be a Redskin fan. That's why I stopped.
Andrew Goldman?
Yeah.
Turk of the Year?
Andrew Goldman, the Turk sports writer of the year. Definitely. Who is this Andrew Goldman? Let's get this Andrew Goldman on. Andrew Goldman. See if you, maybe you'll run into him at Temple. Maybe I'll run into him at Temple. Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Line, Rookie. Subscribe to TYT Sports.